Hey Utah dance artists, it's John Lamb from Boston Ballet. Hope you guys are doing well during these very unforeseen times. I hope you guys are safe and well. I've been told that I should share some of how I'm staying inspired and keeping my body in shape during these weird times. Um, it has forced me to kind of just go through my routine of jump roping and planking and stretching in confined spaces and outdoor spaces. I suggest, if you're not doing it already, I'm sure you guys are already, doing living room bars and doing class on your own and going onto online Zoom classes where people are offering online classes and you can do it in your living room. That's all wonderful, it's all great, and it's everything that you should do. But these are just, I guess, points for me, what I do as a professional on off-season time. So I've kind of just transitioned myself to being off-season, but sustaining my body. Jump roping for me has helped me tremendously. It keeps your legs, it keeps your arms, it keeps your heart rate going up. And if you can sustain it, wonderful. So I challenge everyone, if you have a rope or a real jump rope, to jump rope for 5 minutes, continuous. This really helps you sustain your aerobic stamina, and it keeps your calves going, keeps your quads going, and keeps your arms going, and also has coordination. So it kind of like combines all of those assets together. I love doing it. It is hard, but if you have a good playlist, it keeps you going. I think it's about maybe 2 good songs or 3 good songs. I try to go 5 good songs or 10 good songs. You can go for more than 5 minutes, but it's about not stopping. So if you can do it, love to see it, send them my way. And then on top of that, I do kind of like a circuit training where I would do my sit-ups and then my planks and then my jumping jacks and then my push-ups and then my jump roping. So I would do all of that all in one time. And that kind of helps me just kind of get things going. So you're building your core and you're building your arms and you're building your legs and you're building your stamina. It kind of keeps the engine still oiled up. Now, if that's something that you don't like to do and you have a pool or have access to a pool, swimming is fantastic. I love swimming. Right now, can't swim, everything's closed. But if you have access, that's great. And maybe come this summer, you can use this part to keep yourself going. But swimming won't get you injured. That's the number one thing, is to make sure you don't get injured by cross training or doing other things than the actual dance itself. But swimming has really helped me. Keeps the stamina going, and you can like pretend you're Michael Phelps, and just like race yourself. I love doing that. Or ballet bar in the water. Maybe people don't know what ballet bar is. It's essentially if you go to the shallow end and the water goes to your chest and you do a bar slowly, it kind of helps you find your placement where if you're on land, the gravity kind of forces you to do things or compensate things. And when you're in the water, it kind of helps you figure out if you're compensating or maybe there's something that you need to work on furthermore. So it's kind of a good pointer as well. That really helps me. I try to do that throughout the entire season when I'm dancing here at Boston Ballet. And in the summer, I just amp it up more because I'm not dancing as much. Self-care in terms of just like eating well, drinking lots of water, and keeping hydrated is also very good. I know that it's kind of frantic times right now where we're just like, well, what are we supposed to do? How do we stay in shape? And what's gonna happen am I gonna be able to do my school shows? Am I gonna be able to get my audition? It's all tough questions, tough things to answer. But I think that what you do know is that you can self-care yourself, which means, take a good walk, listen to the best music that inspires you, get a good groove on, get a jam going on. Those are the things that are gonna keep your mind sane, so you don't go insane, and then work on these small little things. Maybe this time is to help an injury get better. Maybe it's a time where you can just like take a breather because you've been dancing so much, or you want to get better at certain things. A question was, so how do I navigate jumping and turning in a confined space? Jumping is a little easier because you can jump in your living room, you can jump in your dining room, or you can go outside and get some sneakers and just jump there. That's why I love doing the jump rope. It really helps sustain the keeping in shape in jumping. Turning is a little difficult just because you need a little bit more space, but if you have the space, you can move furniture around and do spots where you can like have an area where you're spotting and just working on your spot, or you can work on your balancing. Balance, your placement of your balance really is going to help you turn better, I would think. And doing that, you don't need a lot of space, so you can work on your balancing skills, either outside or indoor. I like to do a lot of things outdoor, but because it's also very cold here, I'm in Boston, I've been doing a lot of indoor stuff. So stretching has been really good, making sure that the juices are still going by, you can simply use a towel. A towel can help you navigate like how much you need to press in order to get your hamstrings, to your glutes, to your psoas, to your calves. You can use, if you have steps in your house, you can use a step to do releves and like stretch your calf. Those are really good. So there's a lot of things that you can be creative about. But those are the small little things that has helped me. So, other things may help you better. So totally go for that. This is just what has helped me to kind of sustain some sort of in shape mode during layoff times here during the season. But I think the number one thing that has really helped me with the years that I've been with Boston Ballet, this is my 15th season with Boston Ballet, that when you take a break, truly take a break. I think it's good to keep the motor running, but you got to put it in neutral and kind of like let it glide a little bit, meaning still do your not runs, but still do your swims, still do your class if that's something that you want to do every day during your off time. But I would kind of lean towards, give your body time to heal and rest. Dancing is a very tough athletic sport that we do, and what we make our bodies do is really hard on our bodies, and we don't understand the capacity of just the beauty of rest, because the rest will really help reinvigorate your body and your mind. Your mind is very important in this. And I stress you to take this time to really kind of hone what kind of artist you want to be, and what kind of voice you want to show the world, wherever path you're in. Either you're going into your freshman year, or you're graduating and you're waiting to go out to audition. And I feel that your voice is very important. So during these quiet times, I think it will help you find what kind of artist you want to be, because we stress so much on physicality, and those things are already a given. They're like it's like you can't go past that. There's no like faking, fake it till you make it kind of situation when you're dancing. And we forget about the artist part, and I think that you need to really focus on what that means to you, and what kind of voice you want to bring to the community and to the roles that you portray. So you could probably hear a little bit of my son. They're like running around. They're trying to be really good at being quiet, but it's tough, But I wish everyone the best. Send me questions. Maybe this will lead to like a live stream feed kind of thing. I'm not sure. I'm really happy and grateful that I'm doing this for you guys. But hang in there. You're doing everything that you can possibly do. Don't get too crazy about it. Relax, enjoy, watch a movie, stretch watching a movie, do your TheraBrand work while you're watching a movie. With that, wishing you